Hello and welcome back to the training. It's Frank Calabro Jr. What we're going to do in this particular training is we're going to talk about hardware wallets, okay? Bitcoin hardware wallets. And this is incredibly important, and so pay attention, and you're definitely going to want to have one of these because this is the most secure way to store your cryptocurrency, in particular your Bitcoin, okay? And I'm going to show you exactly what I do, exactly what I use. I'm going to give you a real live demonstration, all that good stuff, okay? Now, I'm over here at Amazon.com, and I typed in Bitcoin hardware wallet just so I can show you a couple devices, okay? Now, this one right here in this box right here, let me click on it, the Ledger Nano S. This is the one that I personally own, and this is the one that I use, okay? This is the only device that I use, but I want to point out some other ones, or at least I want to point out another one that is also an excellent option, okay? This is the one that I personally use, and I actually store my Bitcoin on this, and we're going to talk about this device here in just a moment. But let's click back. I know a lot of my friends have the Trezor right here, the Trezor Bitcoin wallet, okay? Here's another. Here it is in white, Satoshi Labs Bitcoin wallet, the Trezor Bitcoin Safe white. Here it is in white. Here it is in black. It's basically the same device. Here it is in gray. Okay, this is all the same device, the Trezor. It comes in various colors, but it's all the same device, okay? This is another excellent way to store your Bitcoin. You can see it's going to give you choices as far as if you want a particular color for your device, okay, to store your Bitcoin on, okay? Now, this is like having a mobile safe that you have possession of, okay? I mean, this technology is just, it's so incredible. It's so fascinating. Let's go over to the official ledgerwallet.com website. Okay, this is the official website. You can actually type this address in, and you can find this pretty easy. But I want to show you the resources for this particular device, the setup process, and then I'm going to actually plug in my my Ledger. We call it a Nano S. I don't call it Ledger. I mean, it is a Ledger. I just call it the Nano S because it's the easy. That's like the nickname. It's the short name, right? The Nano S. But these are the products, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the Nano S right here. And if you want, you can actually buy it from this website, or you can buy it from Amazon. I actually got mine from Amazon, guys. I bought it right here. And the price has come down. It was over $100 when I purchased mine, so the price has come down, but it's worth every penny, no matter what it is, what the price is. Even these Trezors for $99 or $95 or whatever, it's worth every penny to secure your Bitcoin. So don't let that price tag get in your way. Get whatever one that you want to get. But let me go back over here, okay? But this is the actual product itself. They give you a bunch of views. You actually plug in this USB cable, which I'll show you in a moment. There's the device, very tiny, like a USB key, very tiny. And you might be thinking, I know what you probably are thinking, because I thought the same thing. What if I lose this thing? What if it gets lost? What if it gets stolen? What if it's broken? Listen, as long as you have the recovery card, okay, the recovery card, you're good to go. Meaning you can actually buy another one of these and back it up. You can actually recover it if you have the recovery card. If you don't have the recovery card and you lose this device gets stolen, it gets broken somehow, you just lost all your Bitcoin, okay? So you can, as long as you have the recovery card, you can restore the Bitcoin, okay? Very important, guys. All right, and here's some more features. It comes with a lanyard and a keychain and some books and a recovery sheet and all that kind of stuff. And you actually just plug this into your computer, which I'll actually do live during this video. I'll actually plug mine in, and I'll show you how I access this. Another cool thing is you can send Bitcoin to this device. It does not have to be plugged into your computer at all. Now, how cool is that? And you don't have to go through a middleman, meaning you don't have to send your Bitcoin to Coinbase or to some other merchant first and then send it to this device. You can send your Bitcoin directly to the device, which is what I do all the time, guys. And I store the Bitcoin that I'm not spending on this device, okay? The Bitcoin that I'm spending, I put a little bit of that on my phone, right? But the Bitcoin that I'm just storing, I'm not spending, I store it on this device, okay? And just want to show you this website right here. You got the quick tour right here. It'll actually walk you through the first steps. And it's gonna walk you through the whole process. This is where I learned about this whole thing. I just went to this website. There's the Nano S. There's the USB cable. The instructions. It was so simple to set this thing up. The recovery sheet. It walked me right through it. Like I said, it comes with a lanyard and some accessories. It's gonna make you set up a PIN code and all this kind of stuff. These are some of the apps, and you can't. And these are some of the apps that you can put on your computer so you can access and read, what you got for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, what have you, okay? I'm just scrolling down, looking at this stuff. You can see the dimensions of the device. It's very tiny. Like I said, it's like a USB key. All right, let me show you some other stuff on this website. Let's go ahead and click on First Steps. Oh, actually, let's click on, Discover. Let's click on the apps. You're going to need, these is where the page where I downloaded these apps to my computer. Like I said, I'll show you in a moment. The Ledger Wallet, Bitcoin, and Altcoin. This is an app. You can download the Ethereum app. This is going to allow you to basically put this on your desktop, on your computer, and you'll be able to read what's on the device, okay, as far as your Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever you're storing on the device. Okay, let's go over to support because this is what I wanted to show you, the support tab. Okay, and let's click on user guide. It says right here, how to start with your Ledger device and use it. This is where I started, okay? So you guys see where I'm at? User guide. We'll go ahead and click on that. How to start with the Ledger Nano S. Okay. And right here, here's where you start, guys, and it's so simple. All I did was watch these simple little short videos. I'm not going to make a video about a video when I'm just going to show you where it is, okay? I'm just going to show you where this video is. I mean, this is like a minute long, literally a minute long video. Okay, and then you got the configuration. It's going to walk you through and show you how to set up a PIN code. Okay, pretty simple, guys. You're going to set up a PIN code. And if someone puts the PIN code in wrong 3 times, you know what happens? The device locks up. Yeah, it locks up, meaning you have to go through the recovery. You have to get the recovery card out and unlock it. So, it's very secure, guys. Okay, like I said, this is like having a bank account in your hands, and I'm not kidding you, okay? Like you'll see mine in a minute, okay? The 24-word backup phrase. Now, this is actually your private key. This is your Bitcoin private key. That is the key, the 24-word backup phrase. Okay? Installing your applications. Okay, you can see with the Nano S, you can use this for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and whatever this is. Fido. I don't have any of that cryptocurrency. There's a lot of cryptos out there, guys, I just don't know about. Ledger applications on your computer. There's some other whatever, I'm not going to read all this. I'm just scrolling down. But okay. All right. So anyway, that's the setup process. This is going to show you how to set up the PIN code and all that kind of mess. Okay. My Nano S is stuck on settings. How to set up a passphrase and alternate PIN. Your Nano S PIN. How to verify security integrity. How to recover the backup. Everything is right here. How to erase my wallet or reset my wallet. How could I import my paper wallet onto my Nano S? How can I use my Nano S on my computer? All right. Oh, simple enough, guys. Let me just give you guys a real life general overview, application guide, orders, troubleshooting. I've never had any troubles ever. All right. Let me just go to my computer, guys, to show you how this thing works. All right, what I got right here is I set up a folder, and I downloaded these apps from that website right there. I just showed them to you, okay? Ledger Wallet Bitcoin, okay? I'm going to click on this. Now, I did put the Ethereum app on here and the Ledger Manager, okay? But here's the Ledger Wallet Bitcoin. Now, what I got to do is I got my Ledger connected to my computer, and I'm going to have to put in my PIN number, okay? So just give me a second. Let me go ahead and plug in. Okay, I'm going to put my PIN number in. Okay, I put it in. I'm going to push both buttons on my Ledger. I'm going to go ahead and use the wallet. And now it's opening the wallet. Now, there it is, guys. There's my hardware wallet, okay, my Ledger. Also, people call this a cold storage device. Okay, so if you hear that name, cold storage device or hardware wallet, it's the same thing, guys, okay? Or hard wallet is another nickname people use, okay? Now, you can see right here, you can actually send Bitcoin, meaning you can send Bitcoin that's on this wallet, it's on your ledger, to wherever, okay? And there's the process, okay? Pretty simple. You can send Bitcoin. So you can spend the Bitcoin that you have on this device and send it anywhere that you want to send it, okay? Now, let's go ahead and cancel that. Let's go ahead and hit receive. Now, receive Bitcoin, here's the address, okay? Here's the address that you would send Bitcoin to yourself. Say you got Bitcoin on another platform, you want to send it to your device. You can use that Bitcoin address right there. You can also give this to a vendor, a teammate, if you're charging for a product, service, and you're accepting Bitcoin. If you're withdrawing from an affiliate offer and they pay you in Bitcoin, you can send it straight here, and your device does not need to be plugged in, okay? This thing is so simple. Once you use this a couple times, you're going to be hooked on this thing. And, you know, you're eliminating the middleman. Your cryptocurrency, your Bitcoin is safe. You have possession of it. You have control over it. And you also have backup, meaning you've got the passphrase card. Make sure you keep that in a safe place, guys, okay? And, you know, because otherwise, you know, if anything happens to this device, you know, you can always recover it, just buy a new device. And as long as you have that passphrase card, you can recover the key, because the passphrase, like I said earlier, it is the key, okay? Now, just that's simple. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff to mess with back here and click on. I mean, you can see the transaction history. You know, Bitcoin has come into the account. I'll just click on this. This makes it bigger. I got 37 BTC on my hardware wallet, my Ledger Nano S, whatever you want to call it. The current, it's always going to give you the current value in USD, okay? Whatever the price of Bitcoin is at this particular moment, 37 BTC and change equals, you know, $219,000, whatever, in US, okay? You can also hit the refresh button up here in the top, you know, and it'll refresh the current price of Bitcoin, all that kind of stuff. You can go back here and mess around with the settings, but there's really nothing to mess around with. If I click on accounts again, it'll go back to the, you know, the small display right here, okay? If I clicked on that thing again, it goes big again. So, you know, that's simple little functionality. And that's it, guys. You got, you know, your everything's time and date stamped as far as Bitcoin from or to, okay, from or to. But right now, this is a cold storage device. I'm not using this. I'm just stacking my Bitcoin here. So this is where I keep my large amounts, my small amounts of Bitcoin I keep in my phone that I could spend and use in my daily activity and all that kind of stuff. This is for my large, it's kind of like my bank account, guys, for Bitcoin. Okay, that's exactly what this is. Your hardware wallet, your bank account for Bitcoin, okay? Your savings account, whatever you want to call it. And then, you know, like the stuff that you put on your phone, that could be like your checking account, you know, the stuff that you spend, you know, every day or what have you, okay? That's just the way we do it. All right, guys, that's going to conclude this particular video on hardware wallets. Let's go back over to the website one more time. Where am I? I'm over here on Firefox. Yeah, over here at Ledger. Let's go back. What was it? Ledger. What was the exact? I didn't have the exact. Yeah, here it is. www.ledgerwallet.com. And you can go over to products. You can go through the apps, the support. The videos are right here. It shows you step by step how to set this up. I just watched the videos over here, a couple videos, and I was set up in minutes. I just took my time one night, drinking a cup of coffee, had my notepad, and I set this thing up, and it was easy, guys. I've been using it ever since. So this thing is pretty incredible. And like I said, I recommend either this one, the Ledger Nano S, or get one of these Trezor Bitcoin wallets. It works very similar. I'm sure you can find training on this. I'm sure it comes with a lot of my friends already have these. I'm sure I will buy one. I'm probably going to buy a couple of these devices. You can store unlimited Bitcoin on these, okay? So it's not like you need to have one and then, you know, because it only holds so much Bitcoin. You can actually hold unlimited Bitcoin on one of these devices. If, for some example, you wanted to put Bitcoin on a couple devices, there's nothing wrong with that strategy. Whatever you want to do, guys. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But you can store unlimited Bitcoin on these devices, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to highly suggest for your hardware wallet, you either get the Trezor or get the Nano S that I have and set it up, guys, and make sure you get this. As soon as you start accumulating any amount of Bitcoin, you start getting, you know, half a Bitcoin, that's could be a lot of money, especially if the price keeps rising. You definitely going to want to have one of these. Don't keep that large amounts of Bitcoin just hanging out there, over at Uphold or Coinbase or even on your phone. There's nothing wrong with keeping a little bit on your phone. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But any large amounts, definitely get a hardware wallet, okay? All right, that's going to conclude this training. Frank Calabro Jr. signing off.